You think of some of the strange things. The first thing that came to mind was Buddhism and Hinduism, actually, because there are some wonderful teachings in both of those systems, and then there are some odd little twists of, like, warrior, kill you things, and and vengeance, and you have that with Jehovah in the Bible too. So it was like, where are all of these gods coming from? Are they like ETs and they just got translated as gods, or what? But they are other life forms, and yes, some of them do have 6 arms, 12 arms, 4 legs, vertically, whatever. But not all of those paradigms of gods, just like not all of the Greek pantheon of gods and that kind of thing, were good gods or nice gods or really gods at all. What they were life forms that had more knowledge of how the space-time systems worked and how to play with energy and matter. But a lot of them came from, we had talked about the hibernation zones in Earth's atmosphere, and how even when people cross over after they die, they can actually get trapped in those and not be able to go on to their what would be their next natural incarnation and those kind of things. Well, these are like hibernation zones from hell, as far as the strength of them and the strength of these reality fields. They are built on the core plasmas and the frequencies that can be manufactured from them. And they cover huge amounts of territory. If this is our Milky Way right here, and this is, our parallel in our Vecca, this is a really, really large quantum of frequency and space-time. And that whole system is interfaced with these deity planes that are, you have all sorts of vengeful gods and demons and all sorts of things that reside within them. And that doesn't mean that, like, the beings identified as holy figures in various religions, it doesn't mean that they're all bad. Some of them are probably fine and from the proper deity planes and those kind of things. But then there are others that maybe once upon a time were from the proper deity planes, just like the Fiends were, but became twisted, and there are reality fields that they inhabit, and they are eternal as long as their systems can continue feeding off living systems. So as these things are opening into our matrix now, there will be more interface with the false deity planes as well as the organic deity planes. And we kind of use the spelling difference where you have organic Krishtic deities, the D-H-A-Y-A-T-I-E-S, or whatever, however we spelled that, but it's day, D-H-A. It has to do with the day center and the day frequencies and that. And then you have that deities, which are, everybody running around saying, I'm a god, I'm a goddess, that kind of thing. And it's kind of like a massive ego trip on a theme level, pretty much. So there are both, and we will be having interfaces with both of them. I don't know what this might look like, but hopefully the mirror in the sky, the frequencies that we are going to be activating, we began that process in the stand yesterday, will block those, because the last thing we need right now, really, on the planet is for a whole bunch of beings to show up or just pop in, like in an orb, with 6 arms, 6 legs, and, green and purple polka dotted, and say, hi, we're your gods. What you going to do about it? Right? Last thing we need right now.